When I'm wrong about politics, I say I'm wrong. We all learn every day, and I'm still certainly learning about politics right now. Today, the subject is Donald Trump. During the presidential campaign, I said a couple of times, maybe on here as well, that President-elect Trump may well do a good job. He is good with money and business, and if he treats it like a business and surrounds himself with good people, America may well flourish. I think I may have been wrong. The main thing that concerns me most is his view on termination. Now, I will say I don't agree with it. That's just my view. I just don't. But what right do I have to tell any woman what to do with her body? I don't. Having a termination must be one of the hardest decisions a woman can ever make. And she would make the decision for her own benefit and nobody else's. So what right has Donald Trump then to make that decision? In March 2016, he actually said that women who have terminations should face some kind of legal punishment. He retracted this after facing a considerable backlash. That doesn't mean that he does not no longer believe in it. He just retracted it, as far as I'm concerned, because he probably thought it would harm his campaign. He has also said, he doesn't oppose it in the case of rape or incest. So that's a good thing. Women's rights are just that. It is their right. Certainly back in this country, the UK, the suffragettes fought for women to have the right to vote. Women back then were seen and regarded as inferior. Is this where this kind of ruling could lead? He has also pointed out services like breast cancer and cervical cancer screenings, saying that he will defund it simply because these services are used by women that are having terminations. That's got to put other women in danger just because he doesn't agree with something. What you would create by bringing in this stigma attached to terminations is loads of backstreet butchers that have no qualifications medically doing terminations that would put women who go to them in a hush-hush moment in danger, leading to quite possibly death. He is about to put women, if he goes ahead with it, in a very dire situation. But say what you want about Barack Obama, he did try. He was very honourable during his handover speech. The guests even booed when he mentioned Donald Trump. But in pure Obama fashion, he declared that Trump had been voted in a democratic country, in a democratic election system. Now, me personally, I've got my own views on that, but that is a video for another day. So is Donald Trump going to be as honourable when he finally gets possession of the White House keys? His tweets, I would say, wouldn't say so. One thing that isn't honourable is getting rid of a service that already thousands have had the privilege of using. Now I refer to Obamacare. By 2014, 22 million people were insured under the affordable Obamacare. Barack Obama made healthcare in the US affordable, or so we were led to believe. Apparently, premiums have gone up to at least $5,000, a sum that is far outside the promise of $2,500, which is what Obama promised. But that figure is of course on the website of Trump. So is it true, or is it just another bout of propaganda to give sustenance to getting rid of Obamacare? On the Obamacare website, it says that prices for policies are below $100. So who in fact is right and who is wrong with them figures? But even Donald Trump voters, at least many of them, are against Obamacare being repealed. But back to terminations, because it is something I feel strongly about, and I don't mean the actual action, but women having a say and right over their own bodies. Now, after he retracted what he said about women being punished over terminations, he stated that it should now be the doctor that faces the penalty if they administer the abortion. My argument is this: If you are a young couple that made a mistake by getting pregnant, don't have any financial stability, still living at home with parents, some young couples don't even have parents through some kind of tragedy, they have been lost. Maybe the grandparents are at a point where they are not within the prime of financial stability either. Should a child be brought into this world in a state of poverty, not knowing where the next meal is come from? Now, given that scenario, would Donald Trump rather have children being born into an environment like this, therefore increasing the stats for the homeless over a long period of time? And that has to be the biggest part of this last statement in closing. It is always said, as I have just said, that it's a couple that get pregnant. If they both agree to have the termination, will Trump withdraw funding from testicular cancer services? Where will it stop? This kind of policy is disturbing, very unnerving. Will he actually go ahead with it? I don't know. Once he has the power though, what other, in my view, crazy policies will he bring into force? Thanks again for watching. If you are watching this in America, I invite you to comment and let us know. In the UK, let us know exactly what you think. Find me on Twitter and use the hashtag coming up to get involved. Now, I would love it and be grateful if you were to subscribe to this channel. If you are already a subscriber, thanks so much for your support. Get to know me and get to know what goes on behind the scenes of this channel. Subscribe to my vlog channel for positive thoughts, goals and time with my boy Charlie. I will see you all again very soon, and together I truly believe we really can achieve a better political system. Bye bye for now.